Alright guys, let's see what DJB can do here. Now I'm gonna get outsped by this Peira, but that is ideal because I do want her to put up her shield, right? Because DJB is going to inverse that barrier and do some massive damage, dude. So let's check this out here. Now let's go throw out the S2 and see what it does. So it actually doesn't do damage to people who have no barrier, and it just completely annihilated that Peira. I think it just completely reverses the barrier itself. It inverses it and does as much damage as it is worth, which is pretty crazy, dude. That is insane. Now let's throw out the S3 with the DN for the attack buff here. Now I actually don't think I really need it because, well, actually I do, because my Hua-Yang moves first. Let's actually throw out the S3 with the Hua-Yang on the Rimuru and see if we can actually get a kill here. He is on Proof of Valor, but you know, Hua-Yang does do a lot of damage because, you know, that's just how she is. Now the Rem popped off, which I'm not too worried about here, okay? There we go. Now the Rimuru pops off, which is pretty nice. The damage is not bad, right? My Rimuru is pretty decent. Now we're actually going to S3 onto the Hua-Yang here, right? Because he does not have disadvantage when he attacks fighter with the S3. This should pop her. Now, dude, there's Rem's popping off, but dude, I should be perfectly fine, right? Now let's S1, see what damage he can do, right? Dude, he does 7k damage. If you did not see, my DJB is actually on Portrait of Saviors as well, dude. That's this hitter here. This should finish her off. There we go. Now there is an F.Ceci on this opposing team, so we're gonna see if we can pop off with this DJB and do some good damage here, alright? I think this should be pretty interesting. Let's see how big these shields actually are. Let's start off with the S2 here, so let's inverse that freaking barrier. The damage is okay, it's okay, right? Again, it is only as strong as the barrier is. Now he's only going to be able to take huge advantage of that on like a Hua-Yang who has very high attack and low HP, or somebody like a Peira. Now it's Soulburn S2 here on the Landy. I mean, yeah, that's an S2, duh. And then we're going to S3 on her as well. There we go. This should take care of the Landy. Nice, nice, nice. And then we're going to S3 with the DN. Now, strangely enough, my Melum is pretty fast, so she actually outsped my DN. But it's perfectly fine, right? That's perfectly fine. Now, let's S3 on the Rem with the Rimuru. This should completely finish her off and just pop her face. Now, if she counters me, she might heal a little bit, but I don't think that should be a huge problem. Would it be a problem? Oh, she does attack twice, but she only Sigurd side. So one of the moves, we get the Assess and Analyze, and we're gonna pop with the 10k damage. There we go, dude. I think the F.Ceci is a lot weaker now because there's a DJB. Same with the Peira. I think the Peira gets punished more than anybody else because she gets completely one-shot, considering how huge her barrier is, right? And is this DJB going to be able to kill? Oh, let's actually Soulburn this. Why the crap not, right? We can. So, ooh, no, we barely broke the barrier. Whatever, dude. Whatever. This should kill the F.Ceci here. Not too bad. I think the DJB is going to have his uses for sure, considering how he's already pretty decent. Now he's going to have more utility.